Hey gang, DVD Collector back, and you're on Horoscope. It's Monday, and it's my day. As in the past couple weeks, what I'm going to do is just summarize the topic for the week, headed off that way. Instead of actually reviewing a movie, I'm going to talk a little bit more about one of my favorites of the genre. But the genre this week, or the topic this week, or theme, is... Man, I forgot how to say it. No, it's, summer camp movies, I think. Summer camp or camping, something like that. I think it's summer camp horror movies. Lots of movies in the genre. This is a very popular type of movie in the horror movies. Some of the best are, of course, Friday the 13th, The Burning, and Sleepaway Camp, and many, many others. Friday the 13th being the most popular, and I'm sure somebody will talk about at least one of those. Hopefully somebody talks about The Burning. I'm going to spend a little bit more time on Sleepaway Camp just because of the impact it had on me the first time I watched it. But I just want to talk a little bit about the genre itself. I think the reason that a horror movie set at a summer camp is so good, such a good setup, is first off, it has to deal with adolescents and teenagers, which means that you automatically have the element of surprise because they're going to be scared of everything. It takes place in the woods. It's an unfamiliar setting. Most of the time these kids are townies or city kids going to a camp atmosphere. And also, these movies always happen, everything happens at night. If you've ever been in the woods or done any time in anything in the woods at night, whether you were a Boy Scout or, whatever, you always have that element where you're like, what's that? Did you hear that? Did you? And that's where the music, like as last week we talked about, that's where the music's so powerful in these movies. And done in the right spots, it brings the scare, and we all like to be scared or we wouldn't watch these type of movies. Myself, these are a really good, I wouldn't say an escape, because, I grew up in this atmosphere. I grew up really close to the woods. The woods are really close to me, and not right now, I live in town now, but back then I spent a lot of time in the woods, camped a lot myself. Movies like, even The Blair Witch, where it takes place during a camping trip, even if they're whatever they're doing, no matter what, as long as the element is in the woods, you've got them. And then you throw the summer camp part into there. Even comedies like Meatballs and stuff like that take place in the woods. Indian Summer, it's a drama about adults going back to their campgrounds. There's always some element, or they're in the woods and somebody's going to get the shit scared out of them, even if there's not a psychopath chasing somebody down to hack them in half. Now, these movies take great pride in punishing the sexual promiscuous sexual conduct. That's a better word. Sexual conduct of teenagers in these films. It punishes them. One of the general rules that you learn from, I think, Scream, is if you have sex in a horror movie, you're dead. And generally, that's the idea. They will creep up and kill people that are, having sex, because they're, generally they go away from the group in the woods, deeper in the woods, and that's where it all happens. We see that in The Burning. We see that in Sleepaway Camp. We see that in Nightmare on Elm Street, or not Nightmare on Elm Street. We do see it in Nightmare on Elm Street, but not in the woods. In Friday the 13th. Now, Sleepaway Camp, for me, I was a young person, maybe early teens when I seen this. I'm not sure the date it even came out, but I remember watching it when it came out and just drawn into this movie. And then we all know the shocking end at the end of the movie. We all know the shocking finale, and it's like, ah. But I remember thinking of it more. I don't know if I was more scared of it than I was Friday the 13th, probably because I don't know. I just was. I feared it more, probably because it brought it down a level from Friday the 13th. It wasn't as popular. This was like more real life, more independent. I don't really know why. It was just, I feared it more, especially the creepiness of the counselors and the workers at the camp. But all in all, summer camp horror movies are the best. They have the best atmosphere. It's the best setting. It's already there for you. All you have to do is come up with the kills in a script like that. was the entire movie set. You're in the woods. Somebody just has to go away from the other people. There has to be a reason for somebody to kill people, and that's it. And then you have an amazing film. And I think my absolute favorite camp horror movie has to be The Burning. It's a really, really, really good take on this. It's very short, sweet, to the point. What happens, why it happens, what's happening. Friday the 13th does this very well too. I love Friday the 13th, every single one of them. But I think The Burning has to be my favorite. But if you haven't seen any of them, if you're not a big fan of the horror genre, one, you're not probably on the wrong channel, but go back and watch some of these summer camp nightmares and give me some examples of maybe when you were in the woods and got scared as a kid camping, what camping horror movies mean to you. So until next time, guys, make sure you watch everybody's videos, check out the channel in general, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. So I'll see you guys later.